こんにちは、チャートマスターの根崎ゆきです。3月13日水曜日のセッションリーキャップ取っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いいたします。それでは始めていきましょう。
If you're a demo trader, you'll need to pay special attention when we get to the currency you want to trade. We'll tell you where it is, but you don't have access to the recording. Our live room subscribers can access the recording anytime, but you don't have access, so you got to watch it. Alright, so there's very little opportunity on the euro, and but that is below here. All of this is below here, and even so, there's very little room. Alright, now if I was going to target this, I'll target the 270 fib with the PSR here. If it breaks that, I'll target the 618 fib extension.
ユーロドルです。ユーロドルは少しちょっとしかオポチュニティがなくて、選択肢がなくて、この安値をブレイクしてきたら、マイナス 0.270 とサポートがあるところをターゲットとします。それを抜けてきたらマイナス 0.618 とサポートがあるところをターゲットにしますと。
With the PSR here and a possibility of getting to the S7. But as we can see, wave number 3 is bisecting this. Alright, so if you get a break here, a break hook and a go, you're going to have your stop move by here. And then trade down to here, and then all the way down to here. Alright. It's a nice little snowman, but it's really difficult to trade because there's not a lot of space. Why is there not a lot of space? Because it's the euro. And all the dumb money's in here clicking out for 5 to 8. So it doesn't give you much space. It rarely gives you much space. So that's why it's not a real good currency to trade. Yeah, but it's only 1 or 2 pips to get in, man. And that's why they do that. That's why it does what it does. Pound, I'm near this trade, folks. Just because that falling wedge, I'm near the bottom. I can find the target. It's right here, and another one below it. All right, but I'm really leery of this, and there's a really good opportunity here for this to end up going back up, pop down, and pop, and now we got a head and shoulders and a reversal on the pound. It is.
ポンドドルですけども、ポンドドルはヘッド&ショルダーが見えているのと、ちょっとやりにくいですよねと今。で、上行ってフックしてきて、そのまま上にブレイクする可能性もありますよねと。
Been going down for 800 pips or something like that right now. How many pips has this thing gone down? Gee, man, look at it. Huge. It went down from 6,400 and currently we're at 6,300. Alright, so 1,100 pips. It's 1,100 pips, 1,300 pips, thank you. Yeah, 1,300 pips to the downside. And we've had very little pullback. But we need a pullback. And just because they're down, they do pull them back. So we need a pullback, and we've got a rising wedge, a falling wedge telling us we're going to do that. Alright. So let's figure out where that would go. Alright, so.
ポンドドルは最近1300ピップ下がってるっていうことですよね。なので、そろそろプルバックがなきゃおかしくて、このフォーリングウェッジ、ライジングウェッジっていうそのパターンっていうのはその反転のパターンであるからまた戻ってきそうですよねと。じゃあその戻りがどこまであるのかっていうのを見ていきましょうと。
We're gonna go ding, ding, so, a rising wedge pull back up to here and then break to the downside again if it's going to go down. Alright, so, yeah, mid-January it's been just falling ever since. Now, I'm leery of this trade, so I'd stay out of that pound. CAD, we're going sideways. That's a good sign.
今フィブ引きましたよね。高値安値からフィブ引いて618と、チャンネルラインが重なっていましたから、そこまで来てまた下がるなら下がるんじゃないでしょうかと。1月からずっと下がっていて、でもスコット自身はこれトレードしたくないよねと、ポンドルトレードはやめとこうかなって言ってて、今からドルカナダ見ていくんですけど、ドルカナダサイドウェイになってますよねと、サイドウェイマーケットになってて、横ばいになってるのでいいことだよねと。
Tells us we're going to continue to move up. We are in the 5th wave, so we're nearing the top of this move. But if we get any bounce at all, we're looking for that target right there. Alright, that's a day chart top on a 270 fib extension with an R3 on the 5th wave. Alright, so that would be the first trade. The second trade is above that if we get it. That's where we'll get both of those today. Alright, because that's a pretty good move right there for the CAD. So, that's
下で跳ね返ってきたらもう取っていきたいよねと、買っていきたいよねと。で、R3 とマイナス 0.270 とデイチャートのトップがあるところがターゲットになりますよねと。 で、これブレイクしてきたら、その上のターゲットを見ていきたいですよねと。
Just did. Yeah, he's not Frankie. So, and we don't have any trade to the downside, but they could definitely come down here, square up down in here, and then bounce here. That would actually be better. Alright? So I'd really watch for the head fake down first before it goes up. Anyway, so I'll be aware of that one. I will take that trade if I get a shot at it though. Even though it is a little.
で、上がる前に一回ヘッドフェイクとして下げてくるんじゃないかなっていうことを言ってます。
We're looking for this trade on the Swissy. Let me take it to a 60 where it's going to be a little easier for everybody to see it. We're working this channel right here. You can see we're still in the bottom, but once we break into here, there's our wide open space. This target's already been taken out, and this target's already been taken out. So we can continue all the way up. Alright? But for sure, we're looking at this little area right here, which is 90 pips. So, you know, we'd be interested in that if it'll happen. Alright? So, dollar yen, nothing to do to.
ドルフラン、一回下がってきてますけど、また跳ね返ってきたら買っていきたいよねと、ワイドオープンスペース買っていきたいよねっていうことで、まあこれトレードアラート来てましたよね。で、続いてドル円です。
We come down, we're at the top of a trend wall, there's nothing to do when you're at the top of the trend wall, but wait for it to come back down. So, Aussie dollar, alright, we've
ドル円はトップオフザトレンドウォール、トレンドウォールの上にあるので、まあそういう時は何もできませんよねと、また下がってくるのを待ちましょうと。
We did make a nice trade here from here to here. That was a good trade for a lot of us here. You know, what we're looking for now is for them to break above here. This is going to be really hard to get to here. And the only way we're going to get to here is if a big boy just drives it through there. If a big boy does that, then we'll be on the other side. Then we'll be looking for these.
続いて OG ドルです。OG ドルはトレードアラートも来てたんですけども、まあこのトレンドラインブレイクしてきていいトレードできましたよねと。で、今この大きな壁っていうのがあって、これを突破してくるのは結構厳しいと。で、only way to get through here って言ってましたから、まあここを突破するにはそのビッグボーイズたちの力が必要で、ビッグボーイたちがこうドライブしてくるしかないよねということを言っています。まあトレードアラートを買いに来てたので、また見ておいてください。
A very methodical move to the top. The top is up here at 104.61. Euro Japan. We're waiting for them to finish off this correction. And we're working this channel right in here. If we get a break above this 382, bounces on the 618 perhaps maybe, and bounces up and does, we can all see that we're actually targeting up here because this has already been taken out. It's no longer a target. It's still a barrier, but it's not a target. So the trade would be above here all the way to here, and you want to move your stop here.
ユーロ円ですけども、ユーロ円はもうすでにこのターゲット取っていますから、跳ね返ってきたらこの上の HSI のターゲット取っていきたいねと。で、ここのトップでストップ上げていきたいよねっていうことを言ってます。
Alright, move your stop again to 270 fib and hang for here. And don't move your stop except for that. Otherwise, you'll get stopped out and you'll wonder why. Oh man, I went 60 pips, but I only got 12 of it. Why? Because you moved your stop too quick. Don't be in a hurry. Move your stop. Retail traders, what they want to do is they want to put those puppies in the box. Nothing wrong with putting puppies in the box, except if you leave 12 of them out of the box and you grab only 3. All right, the wolf gets the other 12. Alright, so we're waiting for this to finish off this correction on this pound yen to the bottom, and this is a correction, so we'll be looking for, we've got a ABC to the downside, right in here we'll look for the bounce and the continuation up in there.
まあさっきはストップをそんなすぐ上げるのやめようねって言ってて、で、今これポンド円なんですけども、ABC っていう調整が来て、トレンドウォールの下にあるので、また跳ね返ってくるんじゃないかなっていうことを言ってますね。
We've got a 1, 2, 3, that would be an ABC 4, and then a 5 wave up in here. So you just gotta have to wait for it. That's all there is to it. There's no other way to do it but wait for that thing to happen. Alright, and now I got an extra one on here. I can't quite get all my charts on here. New Zealand, we're inside a wedge, nothing to do inside the wedge. The only trade we want is the downside trade right here. That's the trade we want on the break of those supports right in there. At 82.37 area right in there, break from there, we're looking to go down to 81.58, maybe all the way to 81.07.
8237、キウイドルですね。8237、8237のサポート群をこう、ブレイクしてきたら、8155、もしくは8103というところまで取っていきたいねっていうのがキウイドルですね。
So don't miss that trade if it occurs. All right, move your stop at this double bottom, which will now be a triple bottom. All right. Be aware, however, that if they fail to get all the way down here, this may end up being a head and shoulders. All right. So if they break here and they start to falter right in here.
ブレイクしてきたら売っていきたいですよねと。Don't miss that trade、逃したくないですよねと。で、このダブルボトム、トリプルボトムになるんですけど、ここに来たらストップを下げたいねと。で、もしこれブレイクしてこなかったらヘッド&ショルダーで上に上がっていく可能性がありますと。
Here, you want to move your stop to break even because we could have that, and that would be this. Head and shoulders for the up move. So be aware of that. Hobby yen. We're waiting for it to finish this correction, maybe all the way down to the bottom of the channel down there. Go up to the 240 and look at it up here, and you can see it's pretty well. Nice and smooth. Got plenty of wide open spaces to the top. We're inside this channel, so we can work this channel all the way up to the bases here. You got big space here, big here, big space here, big space here. You don't want to miss any of those, folks. You want to get those trades. It's waiting to happen. All right. But the goal.
OG 円このスペース逃したくないですよねと。この一つ一つを取っていきたいですよねっていうことを言ってますね。
Down right now. They're going down to find enough buyers to make the move. All right. So we're going to be a buyer when they find enough buyers. We'll be a buyer with them. Euro pound has continued to come down, and maybe the 618 will do it. Maybe it'll come all the way down to here. Either way, we're looking for an immediate target of 88.32 up here. All right. So if we finish this correction and we bounce, don't miss that trade because it pays $1.50 every time we lose a pip.
ユーロポンドですけど、ここで跳ね返ってきたらデイチャートのトップ、ここまで、もう取っていきたいですよねと。8832っていうのがミドルターゲットになっていますよねと。
Right? Euro Aussie, which is virtually double what the Aussie New Zealand is. And every time it moves a tip, you're only making half the money you make on the EG. So, Euro Aussie, there's really nothing for us to do here. We've got a falling wedge and we're in the bottom of the wedge here. They could certainly break through and bust through down here from 16 to 84. About 40 pips right in here. You can see you've got a white dot. The big boys have tried to push this thing. If we get follow through, it will come down to this S6, and what will that do? That will negate this falling wedge, and it'll end up being a channel. All right, so that's a real possibility that falling wedge is not really real, and in reality, it's a channel. Everybody see that? Very possible that it is a channel, and it isn't a falling wedge.
ユーロ王子ですね。ユーロ王子下にブレイクしてきたらそういうことをしようとしてて、今銀行員がプッシュって言ってますからしようとしてるんですけど、下がってきたらこの、フォーリングウェッジっていうのがなくなってチャンネルラインっていうのが見えてきますよねと。
So let's look at it on the 60. Oh boy, it sure is proving it's already down through here. This trade may have. You only got 14 pips here. You're gonna have to get a break hook and a go here. Yeah, we've got a set of twins here. We're in the follow through of the twins. We're breaking down. We're trying to put a lower low. We put this little lower low, even one pip below here. Look for the break up and a hook and back down, and then that will negate. In fact, I'm going to take this off, so I don't want it to confuse me. Because they're proving right now that they're trying to make this move, and we can know where the channel is, and if it goes slow, we'll get all the way to the S5. Alright? So, wait for a break, a hook, and a go. Get your
ユーロ王子もウェッジ消しましたと。で、もう安値も更新してきてますし、このままチャンネルラインっていうところに当たるかもしれないし、ゆっくり行くんだったらこの HSI とチャンネルラインのところまで行くんじゃないかなと。
Stop to break even by 2600 and sit on it. Move your stop to plus 5, plus 8 at 25.82 and sit on it. Move your stop now at 25.50 with some profit and hang into the 25.39. Yeah, I like it too. It's imminent. It may happen in the next hour. Right? So, if not, look for it in Singapore. Yeah. There There you go, Mark. Well, a good sign is that you were tempted and you pushed away. All right, that's discipline. All right, and you can't become a disciplined trader and think it's easy. It's not easy to become a disciplined trader. All right, discipline is always hard. All right, so yeah, exactly. All right, you can see we got a bottom here. Unless we break this bottom, we have no trade. All right, unless we go to the upside. And if we come all the way back up here and turn, we're going to take this trade back down to here. But as we can all see, this is one heck of a bottom right here. A break of this bottom, though, targets this right here. So.
ユーロカナダ、すごく強いボトムがありますよね。このサポートずっと何回も止まっていて、これを下に抜けてきたらその下のターゲットまで行きたいですねと。
Alright, CJ pushing down for more. We're right there at the CJ. Yeah. So, I think we're still looking at pretty deep corrections here. I think the CJ is just saying we're going to correct quite a bit here. And the reason they want to correct is they want to get enough buyers interested in the move to the top. Alright, so how do you do that? You give them a discount. Alright, so we'll see. We got lots of room. We can come all the way down to here before we bounce. I mean, this can come all the way down to here before we bounce. So, we're a buyer. We're not a seller. So there's nothing to do till it tells us we're a seller. Alright, so the yens are all bumping right now. Are you glad we didn't take any buys on the yens this morning? They're all bumping.
カナダ円です。で、カナダ円なんですけど、買いたいんですが、それまでに多くのオポチュニティがあって、まず下がってきてチャンネルで跳ね返るとか。で、we didn't buy this morning って言ってましたから、今朝買わなくてよかったですよねと。一応ニューヨークセッションですけど、買わなくてよかったよねと。いうことを言っていますね。
Right. So that's why you become a disciplined. You have lots of unsquared candles down here, as you can see. That's why you become a disciplined trader. And guess what? You'll be on the right side of the order flow more than you'll be on, or you won't be in the market. And then it flips the order flow and you're okay. Exactly right, Scott. So we'll see if we get it. If it comes all the way down here, we're definitely going to be interested in this bounce over here. All the way down here, we'll be interested in it.
この白いHSI とサポートのあるところまで下がってきたらもうデフィナリー買いだよねと。完全に買いだよね。完全に買いたいよねって言ってます。
Bounce. Another New Zealand yen, you see they're coming down too. We're waiting for them to bounce up, and then they're not doing it. So we know all the New Zealand, all the yens are correcting. We're going to stay out until they finish the correction. All right? I don't know.
9円も同じくですよね。ちょっと跳ね返ったんですけど、まだコレクションが続いていて、まだ買っていきたくはないよねと。
The good bounce point is where it bounces. I don't know where it's going to bounce, Mark. I mean, that's saying I can second guess the market. I have no clue where it is. All right, 124.38 might be a good cut. You can see. You already got 1, 2, and almost 3 right there in a good place. But wait for it to get there. See if it bounces. If it does, make sure it proves it. You got to see if you got follow through. If you get follow through, then you might want to take the trade. All right. I look for a set of queens down there. Alright, so all the yens are dumping right now, so nothing to do. Pound New Zealand, there is a day chart bottom here, and it's 60 pips away, folks. So there is a real possibility. We are out of the wedge right now. We've broken, we've hooked, and we're in the go part of it right now. We're making lower lows, because they're telling us we're going to go there. But what's our problem? We've got a 1.8 thousand even number right here, so we can't make the trade into the even number. By the time it proves that it's going to break that thing, it has to be below the S7, and now we've only got about 20 pips left. See? So there is no trade here, all right? Although you'll probably watch it go right down to the day chart top, bottom. And you say, well, why didn't I trade that? Well, because there's no way to trade.
今度ニュージーランド、トレンドライン、ウェッジを下に割ってきたので売りたかったです。でもなぜ売れないか、1.800 ナンバー、1.8000 っていうところに近いからもう止まりますよねという感じですね。
Not safely. I mean, you can gamble on it, but if you're going to gamble, get out of Forex and go to Las Vegas. All right? These pretty girls will bring you free drinks. Pound New Zealand, we're waiting for the breakup in here. All right? And right there is what we're looking for. All right? So if we get it, we don't want to miss this trade. We're going to stack one on top of the other, as you can see right here. That's what we call a snowman, and we love a snowman because it's not going to go straight up there. All right? See, it's going to do one of these things. All right?
まあこれ銀ですね。銀はスノーマン、雪だるま待ってやりたいですねと。
He's a tilted snowman. Alright, so this is a great opportunity to scale in. Alright, yeah, I don't like Vegas either, Derek. Oof. I'm not a gambler, so that's why. I did break a slot machine once in Reno, Nevada. That was kind of fun. But that's pure luck in the slot machine. No skill. Alright, so notice what happened here. We didn't take the bait, even though it was down, because we found that we had the trend. Alright, and what's it doing? Going right back up to the heart line. See that? Alright, the deck was stacked against us. Once you're in zone 4,
ポンドフランですね。ポンドフラン売りたかったんですけど、売らなかったですよねと。で、今、何してるかって言ったら、まあ、下を見つけて跳ね返ってきて、ハートラインまで戻そうとしていると。
The deck is stacked against you. Don't make a trade in zone 4, and bam, right up she goes. And if you put rules on yourselves, you'll keep yourself from yourself. Alright, we'll look for the sell here. Well, as you can see, they need to square up this candle, so we gotta get all the way up to here before we turn. Alright, everybody see that? Could square that candle up, so it might be even higher. It might be all the way up to here. And if it does that, then we got a great trade to the downside. Alright, we don't have a trade now, but we may have one later, and that would be it. Alright, okay everybody, that's what I see. There's the early funding, so 7:30 tomorrow morning, D flat, retail sales and core retail sales, both diurnal. I'll see that. I'll see all my Endeavor traders at 12:30 Central Time, 1:30 Eastern Time. Alright. And see the rest of you tomorrow morning. Alright, yeah, 2 hours from now, exactly. Alright, take the break, all of you fast trackers, okay? Alright everybody, have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.
はい、というわけで、まあ今日の、セッションリーキャップおしまいですけども、まあ今日また、ニューヨークセッションの時にニュースがあるので、まあ B フラットって言ってましたけども、で、トレードアラートとかも来てましたし、で、ちょっと今日水曜日ですよね。これから毎週水曜日ちょっと予定が入りまして、もしかしたらセッションリーキャップとかアップするのが、3時ぐらい、夕方になってしまうかもしれません。お昼から夕方ぐらいになってしまうかもしれませんが、よろしくお願いします。それでは今日はこんな感じでおしまいです。どうもありがとうございました。失礼します。